Hello, and welcome to another installment of Pokemon Run and Bun. Now, last time we had to make a few decisions, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in just a second. We had to plan for Watson. And I planned for Watson off-stream, and you can see I'm standing right next to him. We have our Watson team. Problem: we had to use all of our resources once again. We used 2 rare candies to get Nidoking up to level 37 so that he could learn Drill Run. And we also used our 1 heart scale that we just got to maximize Nidoking's attack stat to be 31. I think that the line we planned is completely safe. However, it does require at least 1 sacrifice, maybe 2. Tauros, we got as an emergency encounter here in Mauville, and it's going to put in use here against 1 specific Pokemon on Watson's team. But first, we have to talk to Watson. And things can go wrong straight away. It really depends. Because according to the calculator, his lead Pokemon Magnezone can just explode. There's AI that allows it to explode on turn 1. It's very unlikely, but what we need to do is we have to Bug Bite first. We're faster. We eat its Custap Berry. We break Sturdy. There's Flash Cannon. We hope that it does not crit. Okay, that's fine. We Drill Run here. Either Bulldoze or Drill Run both should kill. I'm gonna Drill Run. Now, next to come out, we have our plan here. Watson. Rotom should come in. We wrote Bulldoze kills. It doesn't matter. Rotom should come in. So we want to see Rotom. It's Lantern. Okay. So we're at 62 HP. That's fine. So it's just team order. So we're at 62. We do have to do a little bit of steering against Lantern. Lantern should always be using Scald and nothing else. So what was the plan against Lantern? We didn't have Lantern until much, much later. So it's always Scald now. So the thing we did for Lantern is we are faster. We do not one-shot with Drill Run. So what we have to do is we have to bring in Tauros now, straight away, and hope for no Scald. Alright, so as you can see, Tauros did get burned, which is unfortunate, since we'll be doing a lot less damage. But Nidoking does 81%, so all Tauros needs to do is 20%. That's all we need, even though we're burned. So the issue is that we are at 63 HP. So crit can kill us here. Okay. I think we have to do Bulldoze instead of Takedown because of that burn. It's always using Discharge or Scald. 41% will take us to 17%. Okay, so we're always safe. 17% minus 6% is 11%. I think we click takedown for most damage. Just hope for no crit. We could try for Stomp Flinch, I guess, but Stomp Flinch is technically better, but then we're just risking crit. I think we go for the Stomp Flinch or Bulldoze. Because the problem is it has leftovers, so it's going to regain HP. Highest damage, so I'm going to go for takedown. There's Scald. We should be safe. There's leftovers. We take down again. And we sack Tauros. Alright, now we bring Nidoking back in. And we should always kill with Drill Run. Drill Run does 81%. We should be fine. If not, then we're dead. So, hope this kills. We're good. Electros. Okay, this should always be Aqua Tail. Because we're at 62. This is completely fine, I think. Because it wants to use Aqua Tail 100% of the time. So we start the chaining between... Well, okay, here's the thing. We bring in Staraptor to Intimidate. And at -1, Aqua Tail doesn't do a lot. Then Thunder Punch happens. And if we switch to Lantern, we cannot do that because it could start setting up. So we would need to switch to Donphan. Yes. And we knock it off, and then we can go from there. The problem is... It's very... It can start setting up Coil. So... But we need to knock off its leftovers anyway. Okay. So we go to Staraptor to intimidate it. Aqua Tail's gonna hurt. Okay, we are at 80 HP. It is still random between Coil or Aqua Tail. So... It's random between Aqua Tail and Coil. If we charm it, its defense goes up, because I think that's what Coil does. Attack, defense, and accuracy. So, at +1 defense, we start doing very little damage. But I think we can 1v1 this with Donphan. So what I'm going to do is if we charm it, it'll be at -3. It can never crit us. Okay. So it's at -1 right now. We are going to charm. There's Aqua Tail. So it is now at -3. And we just start doing damage with knockoff while it's still not boosted by coil. But it does not have an item. No item. So knockoff is still most damage. So we just start with knockoff. There's Aqua Tail, perfectly fine. Citrus Berry activates. Aqua Tail missed, excellent. Okay. Here's the question. Once we kill Electros, we are at 66. 66 HP. So we've already killed Lantern. So who comes in next? Rotom is faster and out-damages with Air Slash. Zeraora is faster and out-damages with Grass Knot. That's actually fine either way. We can deal with that. Alright, there's Electros down. Zeraora, maybe? Yes. Okay, so it should always be Grass Knot. So we switch in Staraptor. There's Grass Knot. Okay, now it's always Plasma Fists. Plasma Fists has 15 power points, so we switch between Lantern and Staraptor. Maybe. Lantern's at full HP. Yes, because Staraptor does take a lot from close combat, but maybe we should switch between Donphan then, because then we're always baiting Grass Knot instead. And Grass Knot barely does anything to Staraptor. So I think that's the better play. We switch. Alright, so first Plasma Fist. There's one. It now has 14. I'm trying to arrange this so that I can see the chat. Okay, so that's one Plasma Fist. Here comes Grass Knot. Here comes Plasma Fist number 2. There's 13 left. Switch to Staraptor. Our Citrus Berry activated. There's Plasma Fist number 3. He has 12 left. He has 11 left. He has 10 left. I don't think we can fully PP stall it, unfortunately, because there's... Yes, Electric Santa. He's very jolly. Okay, so he has 8 Plasma Fists. After this, he will have 7. Okay, so Grass Knot does minimum 10%, so then it's random, so we weren't quite able to do it a full PP stall, unfortunately. I should have brought Houndoom, but then he'd be baiting close combats instead of Plasma Fist. Okay, if we switch to Vibrava, takes too much from Grass Knot. Because we're always baiting Grass Knot right now. Okay, we're at 66 on Donphan. So Grass Knot always kills. We cannot switch to Nidoking. We did kind of need Staraptor health for Rotom, but because we're at such low HP, it's not always baiting Discharge anymore. So, and we did write this down. It's only always baiting Discharge at 85 HP or higher for Lantern. For Rotom, yeah, that is a problem. This Rotom will be. We can no longer PP stall it reliably. Okay. I guess we should have thrown in some Lantern switches to get close combat to happen. Yeah, this is no longer looking good. Nidoking is hurt, but at -6. It has a Shucka Berry. What is Nidoking at? He's at 62. So he can theoretically take 2 Grass Knots, but 2 Drill Runs do not reliably take it out. And 1 Bulldoze, we are faster. But then it doesn't really matter. We would have to roll for Drill Run, I think. Okay, so we switch in Staraptor. It gets taken to 10 HP, and then it's completely random move. Just 1 in 4. We cannot go to Nidoking because knockoff could take away our soft sand. We could go to Vibrava. Vibrava actually handles it fairly well, but I was stupid and didn't give it an item. I didn't give it an item because of knockoff. It is slower. Yeah, that's what we'll have to do. It is always Grass Knot now. So we switch to Staraptor one more time. What's the question? It has a what? What is that referring to? A Shuckaberry, I assume? That reduces the power of ground-type moves. Once. So after the Shuckaberry, we would be able to take it out with 2 drill runs. But we switch to Vibrava here on random move. Knockoff, perfect. Okay, so now we are at 76 against this. It's always close combat, which is fine by me. We just start bulldozing. Alright, if it's Grass Knot, that's fine too. We get rid of the Shuckaberry with Bulldoze. Alright, it's now at -1 speed. At -2, we are faster, which is kind of funny. No Shuckaberry anymore. So Vibrava can actually just take this thing out. Well, 52%. We'll do one more Bulldoze to make it slower. Oh, it crit. Well, that's annoying. But it is now at -1 defense. And we did get 1 Bulldoze. So are we faster with 1 Bulldoze? Yes. It no longer has the Shuckaberry. So Drill Run should always kill. Yes. Unfortunately, we did lose Vibrava to an untimely crit. We Drill Run here. Here comes Rotom. I think it's random. Okay, 62 versus Rotom. There's only 2 Pokemon left. Only Rotom and then Mega Ampharos in the back. Yeah, he also has a Mega Evolution. Okay, so this sees either Air Slash or Will-O-Wisp. We do not want Will-O-Wisp to go into this. We did not give a Rost Berry to anybody. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Yes, that's what we will do. So it's a good thing we kept Staraptor alive. Okay, so it should always be Hex, and we're going to keep track of the hexes here. Alright, so we switch. We're a normal type, Hex does not affect us. There's hex number 1. Now it's random move. Please be discharge. Excellent. We heal with Volt Absorb, but now we just dance back and forth. There's hex number 2. That was air slash, that's fine. Hex number 3. Air slash again, unfortunate. Hex number 4. Please be discharge. Excellent. Hex number 5. Hex. And hex number 10. So it's now out of hex. Okay. Now we start using discharge. And hope for not a lot of flinches or crits. Okay. 58. We've already used our citrus berry. Okay, we're still safe from air slash crit plus burn. But flinch can be bad. Okay, we are at 26 HP. Okay, 26 HP. Air slash plus burn always takes us out. So we switch to Dawn Fan, I think. Dawn Fan is at 66. Air slash never takes us out, thankfully. And then we always take it out with Ice Shard. Okay. Gosh darn, I'm getting confused. Okay. We switch in Dawn Fan here. It is unfortunate we lost Vibrava. We really could have used it later, since it's our only dragon type. We Ice Shard here. Take it out. Now, unfortunately, we will also have to sack Dawn Fan. Because the incoming Mega Ampharos... This is going to Mega Evolve. Fortunately, Dawn Fan is naturally faster. However, because we are at 15 HP, it's always using Dragon Breath. We have nothing we can safely switch into. We have to always Bulldoze for highest damage. So, thank you for your service, Dawn Fan. We Bulldoze here. Should always be faster. Bulldoze will do 42%, which is more than enough. Even a crit couldn't save us. Dawn Fan, you tried, buddy. You really tried. Thank you for your service. And now we bring in Nidoking. And we finish it off with a drill run. And that is the third gym completed with 3 deaths, only one of which was really unavoidable with an untimely crit. The other 2 were pretty much always necessary. We have the Dynamo badge. So we have to deposit the Fallen. We now no longer have a full team of 6. We have 4. We have 4 total Pokemon. Period. We have Nidoking, Staraptor, Lantern, and Houndoom. The gang's all here. This is not good. Okay. So, next level cap, I believe, is only 38 or 39. It's not very high. It might be 40, but we'll see. Level up Nidoking. Yeah, so it's literally 38. Just 3 levels higher. Tailwind. Yes! Yes, we will absolutely learn Tailwind. Over what, though? Takedown is nice, but I really feel like Staraptor has never been here to deal damage. It's always been here for support. With, I say always, this is pretty much the first time we've used it effectively. It's more of a support Pokemon, I feel like, with Intimidate instead of damage, and I want to keep Dual Wing Beat for Focus Sashes, and Aerial Ace for perfect accuracy, Quick Attack for priority. So, and we're still live. We just lost internet there for a minute. I think we're okay now. Okay, so we have 4 routes that we've delayed. We can go get those if we want to. So we need to take a look. Okay. Pokemon locations. So, Little Root, we could go fish. And we could get Surskit, Lotad, Finneon, or Timpole. That's decent. We only have 1 water type. Pretty much anything would be fine. Route 1, we are not taking Petalburg ever. Because we want to wait. Even though it's an emergency, like, if we take Little Root and Petalburg, we would want to do Little Root first, because Petalburg has a lot of dupes in the form of Surskit, Timpole, and Lotad. So if we get any of those, that's a dupe on this table. So that could leave us with either, like, Shellos or Krogunk, which are both. And we also have Route 117, which we could get another electric type, except for Meowth Galar, which would be evolve into Berserker, I think. Is that how it works? Or we could wait to surf to get a guaranteed Grimer or Muck, which we would use much later down the line. We can't access Route 118 yet, we have to surf to get there. which is very strange. We can't rock smash yet. So the issue is that we're going onto Cycling Road next, so a water type isn't really going to help us. Just as an example, looking at the next trainers, we have a Psychic Trainer, Psychic Jacqueline. Not really sure where she is, but it already doesn't look good. Alright, so looking at the maps, Route 110 is what we need to look at, because that's Cycling Road. Here we go, Route 110. Yeah. So this is where we would go next. So we would fight Psychic Edward or Fisherman Dale first, actually. So we have to look up Dale. Fisherman Dale. He's got water types. He's got a Kingdra, a Golduck. Already looks like a ton of fun. And then Psychic Edward is after him. And then after them... It says we were supposed to do it before the gym, but I don't see how we could. Okay, well, where's Kindler Hayden? Okay. We do need to be careful. We could go up north of Mauville, which is Route 111. So, looking at the map, Route 111, that's where the Wind Straight house is. We're not doing that yet. Okay, so there's a double battle up there. Selena and Tyrone. Okay. We might just wait to go up there entirely and just start going down into the Cycling Road. So our first one would probably be Fisherman Dale. So for the purposes of that, we would need a water type for resistance purposes. Alright, so at the very least we want Littleroot Town. Alright, so we would want Littleroot. Honestly... we might just need to bite the bullet and take what we can get. We can get either, if we fish on Route 117, we can get a guaranteed Stunfisk, Palpitoad, or Grimer. Not particularly good, except for Grimer. Or we can get another electric type. Electric type would be good going into the water types. So what we do is... probably what I want to do is fish in Littleroot, and then do fish in Littleroot, Fish in 115. Yeah. Alright, so unfortunately, I don't think we can fly yet. Yeah. So, what's the nearest encounter we can get? So Route 117 is west of us. Yeah. So what we want to do is on Route 117 go in the grass and get an electric type. Magnemite is a dupe, Yamper is a dupe, but everything else is fair game. And then Fish on Route 115 and Fish in Little Root. So we go in the grass here. I guess Togedemaru is technically the top of what we would want. We'll see what it is. Okay, we got Electrike. That's fine. I forgot to buy Pokeballs. Alright, well, good luck. Alright. Good. Alright, we have Electrike. What do we want to name this? We want to name this... I'm not really sure. Could you turn that down a little, please? Name scheme is kind of like emotions or feelings. So we had, like, hope. Eminence isn't really a feeling, it's more of like a way of acting. Like acting eminent. Judgment was one. I think we already did joyful. Euphoria. I like it. We'll see if we feel euphoric after, we check this thing's stats. Pardon me. Alright, so we're at level 20. It'll have Quick Attack, Thunderfang, Bite, and Shockwave. It evolves at level 26. Our level cap is 38. So we would not miss out on anything. Except Roar, which I don't think we need. We would still get Roar. We either have Static or Lightning Rod. I didn't really see which one. Missing out on Crunch. I think that's fine. So we're going to level up Euphoria. Fire Fang, sure, for coverage. Over Bite, I assume. Alright, I need to slow down for a second. Before I go any further, Static is fine. Our special attack is higher than our attack. Same for, Manectric when it evolves. Speaking of which, Discharge, yes. I think we learned that over Thunderfang. So we got Discharge. Roar. I don't think we care about. There we go. Okay. Yeah, special attack is way higher. Minus speed really hurts, but maybe we can fix it later. Not likely. Alright, next we need to go to Route 115. Reactivate the repellent. Oh no! I can't get through! Oh, that sucks. Wait, can I go through here? Can I jump the ledge? No, there's no ledge over here. Dang! You have to go down Cycling Road. Alright, well that's good to know. Okay, so we got one more Pokemon in Manectric. We cannot get any other encounters that I know of. I don't think there's anything we can really do. We can go over here and we can fish, but we might have to, because 5 Pokemon is not what you want. Okay. Route 118. I mean, it's not terrible. Obviously we would want to wait for the Beedrill, but I don't think we can. We have to get something in our box. It is a water type, so I'm gonna fish. This is Route 118, right? There's Mauville. Route 118, yep. I need to buy Pokeballs before I forget. Again. Do I have anything I can sell? No. Buy... I think we just do like 20 Great Balls. We don't need any evolution stones right now. Alright, over here we go. Oh, right. I already had it registered. Let's see what we get. Not sure what's best. Basculin. Alright, we got Tentacool. That's the most common encounter. We go to our bag. Pokeballs. I think that's okay. IVs, 1 HP isn't great, 8 special defense, attack 20, speed 11. It could be better, but again, I'll take what I can get. So we got a Tentacool. That was the 40% encounter, so most common. Where's its moves? Did I close it? There we go. Tentacool. Level 20. We've got Acid, Water Pulse, Confused Ray, and Wrap. Learn Acid Spray and Brine. Not really any physical moves, huh? Evolves at level... Alright, we should be free to level it up. It's another poison type. Brine, yes, we will learn that over Water Pulse. Toxic, we will learn over Confuse Ray. Tentacruel. Hex, we want to learn over Wrap. Venoshock. Okay. So... Acid Spray is nice to have because it sharply reduces special defense. But Toxic plus Venoshock will be good damage. Because it'll be doubled to 130 with Toxic, so... Brine is also doubled to 130 when they're below half. What is the play here? I kind of want to keep Acid Spray, even though it doesn't do a lot of damage. Just because it sharply reduces special defense, and I feel like that'll come in very handy. We will also learn Surf. I'm not sure what we go with here. May will have a Blaziken at this point on Cycling Road. So let's go to May. What? Rival. Trainer rival. What the heck? Her name is May. Why is it not? Okay. Trainer battles. Maybe we search trainer. What is going on here? Is this her team? Yeah, I guess so. It's very weird. Alright, so there's a Blaziken on it. So, assuming we've got our Tentacruel, blank set, 38. Let's see the damage of Brine and Surf. And assume... We don't have to assume our IVs. Well, we do, because we're right here in the learn screen. And I did not note them down, so... We know special attack is low. It's even lower than this, so let's put it at 5. So Surf does more damage, obviously, but Brine will if it's less than half, for sure. If it's -2 special defense, yeah, see, this is why I would want to keep Acid Spray to massively lower its special defense. So like Acid Spray and then 1 move kills, or 2 Surfs just kill. So maybe we don't need Acid Spray. We learn Surf over it. So we learn, what, Venoshock over Brine and then Surf over Acid Spray? I think that's the play. Because if we go to Alchemy and we have Acid Spray versus Venoshock, Venoshock actually doesn't do that much more. If it's toxic, it will be way, way more. But if it's at -2, then like it's 1 shot. But it just gets 2 shot by Venoshock. Only if it's poisoned though. So we could either do Acid Spray Venoshock, which would do it, or we could do Toxic Venoshock. So I think we keep Toxic and Venoshock and Hex, and we get Surf over Brine and Acid Spray. Alright, there we go. This is the kind of planning you have to do. And who knows if we'll even make it to the rival fight. But for now, we're going to stop the stream here. Short one today. If you liked the stream, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, I will see you in the next installment. Thank you for joining.